This video did not reach you by chance. There is a greater purpose in every word you are about to hear. This was the miracle that left everyone in shock, showing that when something is missing, God turns it into unexpected abundance. At a simple wedding feast in Cana, joy seemed complete until suddenly the wine completely ran out. Running out of wine at that time was a huge shame, a sign of dishonor, and everyone feared disgrace. Mary, the mother of Jesus, did not despair. She simply looked at her son and said with faith, "They have no wine." Jesus replied that his hour had not yet come, but Mary instructed the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." 6 stone jars stood there, used for purification, large and heavy, with capacity for many liters of water. Jesus told them to fill those jars with water, nothing more, just plain water, with no color, no taste, no special appearance. And the servants obeyed without questioning, even without understanding, because the secret of miracles always begins in silent obedience. When they drew some of the water and took it to the master of the banquet, he tasted it and was astonished. The common liquid had turned into the finest wine ever served at that feast, far superior to what had been before. Everyone was impressed, because the custom was to serve the best wine first, then the inferior. But here the opposite happened. The master of the banquet declared, "You have kept the best wine until now," without realizing he had witnessed a miracle. What was lack became abundance. What was shame became honor. What was ordinary became extraordinary. This was the first miracle of Jesus, revealing his glory and causing his disciples to believe in him even more. The water did not become wine by chance, but because it was placed in the right hands, the hands of the master. So it is in our lives. What seems ordinary can be transformed into something precious when surrendered to God. God always saves the best for last, even when we think there is nothing left prepared for us. Wine symbolizes joy, and Jesus showed that his presence is the true source of complete and lasting joy. The miracle only happened because there was faith and obedience, even when it seemed illogical to fill jars with plain water. If today you feel your strength has run out, remember, Jesus can once again turn your scarcity into abundance. Now you know, the same God who turned water into wine can turn your life into a testimony of victory. If this message touched your heart, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it.